Welcome back, everyone, to Missions 102, where today we'll begin our first group of missions for the first day. And let's talk to Ozma here, who has four missions for us: the Lost Expedition, King of Claws, the Flooded Depths, and Unwelcome Guests. Let's try a Lost Expedition.
Gundabad is rife with foes. Be wary.
Oh, good, you're here, Pine Leaf. It's been brought to my attention recently that we weren't the first dwarves to explore the frozen expanses around here. Apparently, there was a dwarf expedition into the snowfields for an unknown purpose many years ago. The dwarves that went on the expedition never returned, so whatever information they may have gleaned has been lost to the drifts of snow. I beseech you, could you go and follow their footsteps and see if you can recover any of their belongings now frozen in ice? Any information may prove useful to our efforts. Just beware of the freezing cold out there. Yes, in other words, don't freeze to death and have them looking for a frozen hobbit to boot. Very well. I suppose we could do that. And what's our twist? Persistent cold. Well, considering the warning that she gave, I will consider that a likely one. Some monsters in this mission will apply a persistent cold debuff that can only be removed at bonfires found in the mission. So I'll have to get rid of it that way. Alright, well, let's go. I'll need something a bit warmer for this one. There we have a... I guess I should have figured it was going to be ice grims out here. Ah, that is an item that we need to collect, or is that something that helps to warm us? It's a weathered ice pick. So we need to find 10 tools. That's what we're looking for, tools? I was expecting to have something else here. Fortunately, freezing is not the lasting effect that they're speaking of. So I guess each of the camps has a possibility of having some sort of item there. But if we're going to get through them that quickly, it's not going to be too much of a problem. Ah, that's the campfire that could give you some soothing warmth. It's good to know that, just in case I am chilled quite a bit. It's nice to tell them that we were going to see some inside of the... I really should be wearing boots, I think, in this weather. Just a thought. Ah, this one is protecting another pick. Good. Oh, that's right. It's not... Actually, I really do need some boots here. The thought of going through this, it just chills me trying to think of going through this without any boots on. Even... Alright. I guess we have these things all over. I guess I should go about checking to see if I've got any of those items nearby. Nope, not yet. I'll just have to make sure that I don't miss anything as I go through here. But I think this is a pretty straightforward one. Kill lots of Grims and find lots of tools. Oh. That's who probably has the persistent cold, those ice drakes. It just got a little bit more complicated. I was wondering who is doing this persistent cold thing. None of these ice creams put one on me yet. But if it's coming from the drakes, that makes a whole lot more sense. There you go. Still no extra tools around that I missed, I think. Well, if I'm a little short on them, I'll just have to look for that later. Now, our first Drake. And I think it's going to be our Drake that's going to give us the trouble. Assuming he survives long enough. Yep, level 55. Welcome to level 55. And I am currently... Okay, I do have a legendary item on this character since I started the whole thing in Moria, so I obviously have one of those. Level 55, you don't exactly have a good maximum on your LI. It's a pretty poor one. You can improve that when you hit level 56. So I think I'm pretty much at the weapon improvement wise. I think I'm at probably a suboptimal point. I've been able to get through these pretty easily. I suspect though that if you're doing this at level 131, it would be a bit tougher. Let's go through. I'll probably have to do a few of these when I get to the... Oops. When I get to the mission hall in my Gundabad series, since I do have a Gundabad series that is also started, where I am going through the entire storyline, and I will presume that at some point I will be finding myself in the missions area. We have all this blue here. Why it's blue? I don't know. Maybe it's feeling sad or something. Oh, hold on. Aha! I almost missed that one. That's why I need to check every so often, just in case I miss one like I did that one. Now, that is more of these, and eventually I will find more mobs. Now, I'm wondering, are there going to be even more mobs here? Or is it just these drakes and these grims? Because none of them have really survived long enough in order to give me this persistent cold effect that they are talking about. And getting through here is pretty straightforward. Now, this freezing effect, of course, what does this freezing effect do? It says, oh, frost damage every 3 seconds. Yeah, I think that's a good reason to remove that. Though it didn't seem to be doing all that much damage to me. So it looks like my mitts are halfway decent on this character. I think I've gotten all I needed from this. That's on the other side of there. I think I still have a few mobs to collect on this end. So now, another one of these. And eventually, I am going to collect every single one of these things. It looks like one of those Grims can give you the gnawing cold debuff. Fortunately, I was nice and close to a campfire when that happened. So it is the Grims that give it to you. It's just that they don't give it to you too often. And 10 seconds via fire is good enough in order to get rid of it. So if I still have it at the end of the mission, I'll just have to make sure that I remember to visit the campfire again. Now, are there any mobs left? It has to be, because I have 3 more pickaxes to go. I think I found the location of the last pick. 2 others I had found since the last clip, where I determined that I did miss a couple from where I searched before. So I do have to be very, very careful there. And it looks like this Drake right over here is guarding the last of them. And then we'll be done, right? But what happens when I take the 10th one? I don't think there'll be a special attack or anything like that. Recover lost journal. Okay, that is a bit of a twist. Where's this journal going to be? It could be anywhere. Anywhere. Way here in the back along the main route, as far from the entrance as possible. I suppose that's likely. Mission complete. Now, oh, the scout. I was hoping the scout would come to a place that was near where the log was. That would be logical. Now, let's get out of this freezing place. I think that if we included the time that I edited out, that took about 20 minutes.
Never underestimate the enemy.
Well done! The journal should provide insight as to what happened to the dwarves that were here before, and can help prepare against the cold climate. Well, it won't tell us how to survive the cold climate, that's for sure. And that probably unlocked a new currency capped. You have hit the currency cap for enchantment, right? And also, what do we have here? Complete missions in Gundabad. Alright, there are 37 in all that are to be completed. And here's the full list of them. And this probably includes at least a couple of them that are probably gated by certain things. Because 37 is a rather strange number if we're going to have the same number each day. Well, we'll have to see. But also, usual thing is trying to complete up to 40 missions and all there, and defeat many foes during missions in Gundabad, and looks like I'm almost halfway through the first tier. So that probably won't take too long, but I'm sure there are many tiers afterwards. In taking that first mission, I didn't realize that the dailies are here with Zova, I guess it would be, Missions of Gundabad Daily. 5. Thank goodness it's 5 of them, because there are 5 left that I have to take this day, so I'm not going to lose anything there. The Jelruka have need of your assistance among the ongoing efforts to reclaim Gundabad. I ask that you complete a series of missions in Gundabad, assist Scoutmaster Alsma and Horine where you can, then report to me. Alright, that'll be 5 of them, and you get preserved relics of Gundabad. This is how you increase your allegiance points. I was wondering how you'd do that. Thus, you do want to take this daily.
For the Jelruka.
The Jelruka have need of your assistance in the ongoing efforts to reclaim Gundabad, and this is to complete 20 missions in a week. Alright, and then you get a cyan one, which is worth 10,000. So you want to take that one also, I presume. Now, completing the weekly on the day of release is going to be pretty difficult. So I think I'll take the first one and think of it as an 8-day week instead of a 1-day week then. So now let's see what our second mission is. Our second mission is King of Claws. My scouts have come back from the caverns of Ronglagrum. Not only are the caverns overrun with stone claws and deep claws, a very large deep claw has taken refuge there as well. My scouts have named the beast Amshaz the Vast. Well, okay, I guess that means it's big. We cannot let the stone claws of Amjad of the Vast to burrow into Ronglagem. It lies under the very foundations of Steepset. Yeah, I could see why you want me to get rid of this thing. Now, what's the twist? The master commander of this mission has poison attacks that will do additional damage if not cured with salve, potion, or skill. Yeah. If I'm going to have to deal with any poison, I'll probably up my vitality Have a little something to eat just in case. And now let's see if I can find out what's in here. I need to destroy 12 stone claw burrows. And I think I'm supposed to kill a boss at the end. I think that was the primary mission, was to kill a boss. I guess I have to take care of these stone claws first and close up their burrows. Closing burrows seems to be something I do quite a bit. Where was I? Ooh, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's try this direction first. Boy, those are pretty big burrows. And we have some deep claws also on top of that. And now it's your turn. I think I was given the impression that it's only the boss that has the poison, or... well, any of them have it. I guess we'll find that out eventually. That's one down. Looks like that once you get into the right area, the burrows can be pretty dense. I'm going to be following right-hand rule for this and hope that this isn't one of those labyrinths that is designed to counter that. Oopsie daisy. Well, you could have just slunk away and be missed, but no, you had to go and attack me while I was trying to close the burrow. That's not a good way to add to your life expectancy. Now that's done. Now we have a few more up there. Oh well, good thing he died there, because I was completely fouled up on my fingering to interrupt him. And now for the deep claw. Looks like the claws aren't going to last very long in there. This is 4. Sometimes I think that the dwarf should have had enmity of the cave claws or something like that, because there's a number of quests they have that involves. If I know they also fight a large number of dour hands and goblins and trolls, so I can understand why they made the set the way they are. Now, let's head around there and see if I can find the next group. Yeah, but there are certainly more of these claws around. Looks like not all of them are destroyable. Whether that's because I'm missing something, or whether that's just the way they made it and the rest are here for coloration, or they're not important enough burrows, or something like that. But we're halfway through. So it looks like this one is running a little bit faster than the last mission, because the last mission took a long time to complete. Right, this is 8, 9. More claws. You go down and you go down. I think oh. I miscalculated that one. I thought I was done before I was. Well, that was close timing. This is 10, just 2 more, and I see at least one glowy light up ahead. And that's 11. 12. So does this mean that I'll be running into the boss up ahead? Defeat Amshaz the Vast. Amshaz has awoken. That's just a regular one down there. Now, am I supposed to head down this way? in order to get the Amshas, or not? That's the question. Let me head this way, see if I could find anything. Now, of course, following now right-hand rule is not going to help me all that much now, since Amshas can be anywhere, even in a location that I've already been. It might have been a good idea to jump down, as I was tempted to for a moment. One will never know. Actually, anyone called Amshas down there? Actually, that's where I started. Oh, I went full circle, literally. Well, let's make circuit number 2. And it's the only place I haven't been is that little jump that we saw before. So I will have to go all around here, and go with the temptation to go down. Here we are again. Actually, it's a gentle slope. Ooh, definitely the right direction. If I, oh, there's Amshaz. I was pretty close to him. If I had paid attention, I would have noticed it. All right, let's see. Well, all right. I'll give you that he's fast, and probably has a poison, and probably didn't like what I just did to him. I got a serious wound there, not a poison, but oh well, close enough. Maybe that wound is what they were talking about, though. Not too sure about this, but it looks like he has friends. And now it's your turn. I presume there's going to be a dwarf around here somewhere. Oh, yeah, I can see the quest ring. There you go. Mission reward. Now, let's get out of here. I'll grant you that that was a vast, deep claw.
Never underestimate the enemy.
Well done. With Amshaz and the Stone Claws defeated and the burrow abandoned, the foundation of Steep Set is once again safe. We must stay vigilant, for many other creatures may try to move into the caverns of Ronglargam. Yes, there's always that possibility. And that's it for our second mission of this set of 2, which is the first set of the first day. We'll see you next time for the second set of the first day when we return to Missions 102.